With a truly incredible 100% winning record in last year's FA Futsal Super League, Helvetia earned themselves the right to compete at the highest level and represent England on the international stage.
We thank you for playing with Air France. Air France and SkyTeam Partners wish you a very pleasant day.
Hello and welcome to Geneva for the 2019-2020 UEFA Futsal Champions League draw, where we'll be following England's London Helvetia Futsal Club and seeing who they will face in this year's competition. It'll be the fifth time that Helvetia have taken part in the European competition, with their most recent appearance 2 seasons ago seeing them narrowly miss out on a place in the main round to Hungarian opponents Győri. They have a number of England internationals in their side, namely Johnny Sims, Stuart Cook, Kelvin Dixon, Russell Goldstein, Richard Ward and Captain Rayoni Medina, each of whom will be looking to test themselves in Europe this summer.
Hi guys, my name's Carl Brunis. I'm the CEO for London Helvetia. We're currently here today in this glorious surroundings here with the UEFA headquarters. We're getting ready for the Champions League draw, which we're back involved in. We've had a season's absence and now we're back where we feel we've always belonged. So we're here today to enjoy the day and hopefully get a positive draw as well.
You've possibly got a trip to Macedonia. Where else is there? Greece, Austria,
Netherlands is another one.
Netherlands. The guys from Hovakubo I've seen here. Is there anywhere in particular you're hoping for?
It's an interesting question. I've been asked this one quite a bit over the last couple of days. We have lots of friends all over Europe, all over the continent. Is there anyone more than another? From my personal point of view, no. I'm sure the team may have a different view, or the coach may have a different view.
My name is Andrew Di Santana. I'm the sport director from London Helvetia.
You've got possible trips to Macedonia, Austria, Norway.
I have some countries.
Do you have any?
If you can choose some, I don't want to tell it's gonna be easy or not, because Champions League you never know. The club is all bringing new players. You never know how. Just there, you're gonna see how gonna be the clubs.
Are there any countries or draws that you're particularly hoping for that you'd like to visit, or will you take anyone on?
I take anyone. If you have to choose something, you can choose Greece, Montenegro, Estonia.
Obviously, our success is to try and get out of those initial preliminaries. That said, equally, why wouldn't you want one of the stronger clubs? It's a moment where we can make a name for ourselves in this competition.
Clearly, Helvetia are going into this not just to compete. What are your aims for the tournament?
Now we bring in new players, professional ones, for try to go to far away we can. Our aim is like go to elite round, and there we're gonna see what we can do.
historically, I don't think that England has been perhaps as well represented as it could have been. Certainly not last year. Without it being a loaded question, surely you're not just there to make up the numbers. I take it you want to go through and you want to qualify.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're not just here to turn up, have a nice day out, and play some futsal. Internally as a club, we have an ambition. One of those ambitions was a bar we set last year, which is incredibly high, which is we have a very, very short window when we actually want to not just compete, but to actually win the Champions League. And as you can imagine, the gulf between us and others over the previous years has been massive. That gulf is significantly shrinking. We're now at a place where we're actually a lot closer to those very, very elite teams here than where we were before. So now we're in a situation where we're looking actually further afield, saying, hey, we don't want to turn up, make up those numbers, we want to be competitive. But over the next few years, we want to be getting through to the knockout stages. We want to be looking at actually lifting this cup. And again, with the squad that everyone will see, we've done that, we've made improvements, and we're going to continue to do that. Until, like I said, we want to return here every single year, but we actually don't just want to return here to make up those numbers, we actually want to win this trophy.
Our team is qualified for go to elite round. I believe this year.
For the record, the best European run for any English side came in 2014 when Baku United FC made history by reaching the elite stage of the competition and coming up against FC Barcelona. It's the only time in history a side from England has made it that far. How Helvetia would love to replicate Baku's historic run this time around.
So guys, well I've got you both here. Tell me about this 4-year plan.
Now, I'm not going to turn around and apply too much pressure to this gentleman here because he does absolutely everything for the club. But we do joke about it, but we're pretty serious as well. We'd love to do it in 4 years. I know Andrew would be over the moon to do it in 4 years.
Andrew, how do you feel about that?
It's the first year. We're already here. So let's see what we can do.
Good stuff. Good luck, guys.
Cheers. Thanks a
Cheers.
lot.
This time around, Havakubo will be one of the host clubs for the preliminary stages, heading up one of the 9 groups to be drawn.
Tell us what your plans are this year for the Futsal League.
First, we hope to have another championship in the Netherlands. We're going to host it on the last week in August. And this is our biggest dream ever to win the Champions League. We can't promise it, we hope to have it one time.
It will be their 3rd time in the competition, reaching the main round in the 14-15 season, along with last year's knockout in the preliminaries. It was the Lithuanian hosts who went through 12 months ago. After all the work put in throughout the regular season and group games in the Champions League, it came down to a single match between the two sides. With the game still goalless at half-time, Havakubo knew that their inferior goal difference meant a draw wasn't enough, so the Dutch side decided to fly their goalkeeper in the second half. It was a risk they thought was worth taking, but would ultimately see them lose the game 4-3. It was the Lithuanian hosts who progressed.
Tobias.
Just after Ender he came.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon here in Nyon. Welcome to the House of European Futsal today. We are here to draw the preliminary and main round of the 2019-20 UEFA Futsal Champions League. My name is Laurent Morel, I am the competition manager. I would like first to give you a couple of technical explanation when it comes to the first draw that we're going to achieve is the preliminary round draw. So as you can see on the screen, we have 9 groups. We have 34 clubs to assign to these 9 groups. It goes from A to I. And we will start drawing the first pot, which are the 9 hosts that have been assigned a couple of weeks ago. And then we will assign them in ascending order from Group A to Group I. We are moving all the way to Group G to complete the group in Holland. And it will be London Helvetia Futsal Club who is traveling there. Very good. And last is this Group I.
Apeldoorn, yeah, well, that's this is normally talking Portuguese. My surname's Dutch, so that's the reason why I spend a lot of time bothering, right? So for me, it's good. It's very good.
Oh, we speak English, no problem.
Yeah.
What do you think about the draw?
It's a great draw. Great draw. One from England, Scotland, and one Spanish opponent. Great draw. Thank you.
These chairs.
Andrew, you know, saying if we win the Champions League, I'm going to have one of these installed in your house. I'll pay for it, mate.
Okay.
Lvovo klubo. Tai UEFA futsalo čempionų lygos preliminarus.
Good day. So tired today.
My first working day.